Hi, I'm Mike Travers. If you've gone through the other presentations on my website, you'll have a good understanding of registered education savings plans and how they work. Beyond understanding RESPs, it's a good idea to forecast how much education will cost in the future so you can plot the course to get your child there financially. I find that most parents don't really know just how much a 4-year education will cost. So I put this presentation together to help educate and hopefully get parents to take action. My example is for a fictitious couple, the Smiths. Steve and Stephanie are both in their mid-30s and earn a living that puts them each in a 40% marginal tax rate. Their 2 children, Jane and Johnny, are 5 and 3 years old respectively, both having birthdays in the next month. Although it's difficult to know for sure at this point, they believe both children will attend university after high school in a typical 4-year program. Ideally, they would like to cover 100% of the cost of their children's education. Both Steve and Stephanie believe they have secure jobs, but they don't want to lock into any program in case they need to put contributions on hold without any penalties or limitations. The inflexibility of pooled education saving plans make them undesirable to the Smiths in this respect. They're aware of the government's Canada Education Savings Grant program and would like to maximize it as much as they can. After reviewing with their certified financial planner, they decide to go with the family RESP. They also discuss the level of risk that they're willing to take. Although Steve is more on the aggressive side for retirement savings, they decided to reduce some of the volatility in the portfolio by choosing moderate risk mutual funds. Their certified financial planner recommended a 60-40 mix of equities and fixed incomes, which has the potential to provide an annual return of 6%, although there are no guarantees and the return will likely be higher or lower than this in a given year. The Smiths traditionally enjoyed a family vacation that cost roughly $10,000 per year. They realized the importance of saving for their children's education, so they've decided to eliminate this expense from their budget and reallocate the funds to RESP savings. They believe they will be able to get back to traveling in the future as their incomes continue to rise and education saving requirements decrease. For Jane, they will be saving $418 per month, or $5,000 a year, for the first 5 years to fully maximize the annual education grant, along with one past year, as Jane has 5 years to catch up on. After that, the Smiths will be aiming to maximize CESG on an annual basis with a $209 a month contribution. Johnny only has 3 years to catch up on for grant room, so $418 a month will be contributed to the family RESP for him over 3 years, $209 a month thereafter until age 18. Here's the education savings calculation for Jane. This is an exercise I go through with all my clients requiring education savings planning. You'll notice highlighted is the amount needed to meet the education savings projection for Jane, $96,987. This is based on current tuition, books, and living costs of $14,500, a 5% annual increase on tuition, 3% on living costs, plus 6% annual portfolio return. You'll also see that Jane begins school at age 18. The calculator shows the regular contributions each year plus the contributions in the first 5 years to catch up on the CESG. Although the Smiths are allocating a significant amount of savings to Jane's education, you can see that Jane potentially faces a shortfall on funds in her last year. Based on these projections, the Smiths will need to save roughly $80 a month more to reduce this potential shortfall. Let's look at the projections for Johnny next. Based on the same criteria used in Jane's projections, over $105,000 is needed to fund Johnny's future education. As you can see, the amount needed based on assumptions is too large for the average family to handle in the future without prior planning and early saving. The shortfall for Johnny will also require an additional monthly investment in the $70 range. Hopefully you found this example useful and that it's made you realize how expensive education can be for your child in the future. I also hope you can see how simple the planning can be when utilizing the assistance of a certified financial planner. RESPs are a great tool for education savings, providing great flexibility and allowing you to start and stop the contributions as you like. Plus, remember that you still have the option to benefit from the growth in savings in the event that your child does not pursue a post-secondary education by rolling the investments and growth into your RSP. I've helped many families analyze, structure, begin, monitor, and grow their child's education, and I'm sure I can help you. Should you have any questions, or if you'd like an analysis of your personal situation, I encourage you to call or email me so we can discuss further. I'm always happy to help. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the other RESP related presentations on my website.